Hello and welcome back to my channel, and there's some brilliant news today out of Portsmouth Football Club that what we've all been waiting for realistically is the Cowley brothers have signed a deal with Portsmouth Football Club. Now this deal I think currently will stand them as managers of the club until the end of the season, with Danny coming in as the manager and Nicky being the vice, just like they were at Lincoln and as at Huddersfield and previously in their career as well. Now this appointment is an appointment that I am very happy with. It's not an appointment that I'm saying, yes, I'm fairly happy or okay, it's the best of a bad bunch. I would have taken the Cowleys in the summer. And I'm going to just shut down one thing that people will say first, is people will definitely turn around and say, oh, but they're long ball merchants, they hoof it. They don't. The Cowleys work with what they've got. The Cowleys will assess what they've got at the game and they'll see what they want to do with it. They're not going to go, oh, we've got Marquis here, I think he's a hoofball striker. They'll probably see it and go, right, Marquis, he wants it on the floor, we'll do that. Because that's what they base themselves off. And another thing that I think is going to be vital for this season and pivotal for us maybe is the fact that they pride themselves on their motivation. They can motivate players. There's a video, if you can find it on YouTube, that's they wanted to bridge a gap between the fans and the club because it had been torn when they first came into Lincoln. They did more than just that and took them to League One. Now whether you say yes, they're not very experienced, they are only 42, don't get me wrong. But it's young, it breathes a bit of fresh air into the club, something that you need. Yes, people will say, oh, well, we need experienced managers that have been there, done that. Kenny was. If you want a manager that's experienced, Kenny is probably the most experienced manager that we've had in a long time and would be able to get in a long time. There's no managers out there at the minute that are more experienced than that. And the Cowleys, I think, are the best that we could have got. Maybe Stendhal may have been a bit better, don't get me wrong, in terms of attacking football. But I think for what we need in terms of putting some motivation back in, getting the players playing again, you look no further than Cowley for people that can do that. Now, I do have a clip from Dad I'll play in a minute, but I think he'll probably echo what I'm saying now and saying it is a brilliant deal. The Moo Army, as they've already said, I'll put a thing of their stats so far. Pompey posted it on Twitter, I'll put that next to me now. Their stats are brilliant. Their win percentage at Lincoln's better than Kenny's was at Pompey. Before everyone goes, oh, the win percentage though, it was. And I think they've had some good stats over their career. Lincoln coming in the National League when the club was in dire situation, getting them to League One, and they wouldn't be where they are now without them. Their fans recognise that. Their fans of saying that it's the best that we could have got. I've spoken to a couple of Lincoln fans as well that I know, and they've said basically the same as that. They've said, well, Pompey, you're going up. I don't think we'll go up, but I reckon he'll get us playoffs now. Pompey are going for a playoff push now. I think tomorrow we need to win definitely, but there'll be a preview on that, so I'm not going to talk about that game. Before I forget to mention it, tune in from around 12:30 tomorrow. There will be a live stream on my channel. I've decided to do it. I've got a webcam, we've got the laptop ready. We'll be doing that. Let me know down below if you're going to be tuning in. There'll be a chat, there'll be everything. Come along, we'll have a talk about the game, discuss things. Dad and Lewis will join me on it as well. If you want to get involved in future episodes, let me know, because I can definitely do that. But we're not talking about that today, we're talking about the Cowleys. And I think, I'm very happy with this appointment. I don't think you can't be. I think it's an appointment that takes the club forward. It'll rescue us from what we had with Jacket. And I know there's no music playing over me now, so you can hear me. I apologise for that in the last one. And I think we've taken our time to assess it as well. The captain hasn't just jumped at it and gone, right, quick, manager. As you could see, we sacked Kenny Sunday, he left on Sunday. New manager Friday. That it basically been done yesterday though. But it's across the board. It's done. I'm going to put some fan reactions around me now from Twitter. But it's done. That's what I'm going to say. It is done. The deal is done. It's on the table. It's been signed. Those two will get the passion back into the players. Hopefully get a win tomorrow. I'm going to play Dad's reaction now.
Danny Cowley's appointment. I think it could only be a positive moving forward. Obviously been in limbo for a little bit since Jacket left the club, and we need someone in ASAP. Hopefully this brings some stability to the side. Hopefully he can give the team a kick up the arse that they clearly need. Install some confidence and belief in the side moving forward, and we could try and get in the playoffs, which I still think is possible looking at the table. But obviously we need to start winning pretty soon. Cowley had a good record at Lincoln. Took them from non-league to League One, got them in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, put the club on the map really, and and then went to Huddersfield, kept them up. Unfortunately got sacked, but obviously he has got pedigree as a manager. But obviously this is going to be the biggest test and job that he's had so far. So we'll have to see what happens. It's only on a 3-month contract, obviously, but at least there's a manager in place now. We can go from here and try and get some sort of playoffs, at least at the end of the season. So let's see what happens. But in Cowley we trust.
And I think Dad would have echoed what I've said previously in this video. Haven't got one from Lewis because he's currently out at the minute, but I'm sure he'll discuss this with me on the live stream tomorrow, and then his preview for the game that is tomorrow, which will still be coming out even though we do have a live stream. Should be out around 11. But that is where this video is going to end. It was a surprise one. Although, yes, we knew Cowley was coming, I didn't know it would be now. I was out in the garden doing some work. But it's been done now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video as much as it's a very rushed one. I think Cowleys himself said this club has ambition, this club, they want to get it forward, they know the passion from the fans, they want to echo that in the players. Let's hope they can do so, let's hope we can push on for the playoffs, and I'll see you in the preview tomorrow morning.